Hi, I'm Devin Jones.
You said that weird.
I did.
Hi. Finally.
Hi, I'm Devin Jones.
That's even worse.
I know.
And I'm Craig Jones.
I did it on purpose.
I'm Craig Jones. I'm his dad, and we went to see a bunch of movies today, and we're like really tired. This is our last video we're gonna make today. We've made like 3 other ones.
Let's just get it done.
We're getting it done. We're banging out 4 movies today. We're banging out 4 videos. We saw Robin Hood, the new Robin Hood movie with what's that guy's name?
Crap, I know it starts with an E.
The Kingsman dude, Taron
Yeah.
Egerton or something like that.
Yeah. Turn.
I like that guy.
Yeah, I like him too.
And Jamie Foxx, he's always good. That's cool. We saw Robin Hood today, and let me talk to the parents about Robin Hood. Parents, Robin Hood is very violent. It's PG-13. There's not bloody or gory, but a lot of people get killed in this movie.
There's a little bit of gore. Dude,
a lot of people get killed. Mostly it happens like really quick and off screen. It's not like it's blood and guts or anything.
Yeah, but you see like arrows and stuff going into people.
Yeah, but there's no blood coming out of people, man.
You see like a little bit of blood, but not really.
Robin Hood himself is ruthless, and I mean he kills people left and right in this movie, okay? And he doesn't feel bad about it at all.
I mean, he's killing some bad people, though.
Yeah, he's killing bad people, but this is not the modern PC version of Robin Hood.
This is not Robin Hood in some tights. No.
Yeah, he is killing folks, and he's really good at it. So he kills a lot of people. Okay. That being said, the violence is brutal.
Like you see, like an arrow go directly into dude's face.
No, it doesn't go into the face. It goes into...
Well, it goes through a helmet. It's no gore.
There's nothing gory about the movie. It's just very brutally violent. But there's no blood. There's no guts or anything. Yeah. It's just a violent movie, though.
All you see is just arrows hitting people. You don't see, like, blood spurts or nothing. You just see the arrow hit them.
But there's a lot of arrow play and a lot of people getting shot up. And it's more than I thought there would be. It's a very violent movie.
There's some scenes where there's, like, hundreds of guys coming in and he's just killing them all, like, and I'm like,
and there's some very intense emotional stuff. There's some executions that happen in the movie. So if you don't really want your kids seeing a lot of excess violence, I would skip this one. Wait till they're older. But I'd say 10 and up. I know when I was a 10-year-old, I would have loved seeing a movie like this. So
you don't see any of the gore. Like when people are getting their heads chopped off and it's all off screen, they talk about it, but you don't see it happen.
You don't actually see it
but
happen.
You like hear it.
You hear it, yeah.
So it's still kind of like you get like.
But it's a very like I'm saying, it's a very violent movie. That's the only thing I would say to parents, maybe if you don't like your kids seeing a lot of violence and you don't want them running around, especially if you got a little boy, you don't want them running around trying to shoot arrows at everything in the house because they will after they see this movie. Maybe you should wait a little bit. Okay?
And there's just like a little bit of swearing.
Yeah, but it's
fine.
Nothing, man. Yeah. If you're the type of parent that takes your kids to see PG-13 movies, then you don't care if they hear swearing, okay? Yeah. But the swearing is very minimal,
Yeah. I think it's just like violence that makes this PG-13.
It is the violence that makes it PG-13, and it is violent. I mean, I think they probably had to trim a few scenes to make it not make it R-rated because there are some things I was like, if you had just left us half a second on that edit, this would have been R-rated.
Yeah.
So
there are some spots like that.
So other than that, I mean that's it's not that heavy a movie. There is some intense villainy going on, and some of the villains are a little intense, but there's nothing I think would be traumatizing to a kid in this movie.
Yeah, I mean,
under a kid over 10.
Yeah.
But
like there's a scene where one dude's talking about heads and what happens after you're decapitated, and that could mess up some little kids. They could be thinking about little like heads going like, hey.
Yeah. So like 10 and up, I would say, man. I'd say. Right now that we've done our parents' guide, let's talk about the movie. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and tell you that I think this movie was the bomb diggity. I know you probably don't agree, but this is an old-fashioned, swashbuckling, epic adventure, man, and I haven't seen anything like this on the big screen in decades. It's not a smart movie. It's not. It craps all over the Robin Hood legend. I mean, Robin Hood, the origin, the real origin, the real story in the book, This is nothing. It's nothing like it. They change everything. I know if you're a Robin Hood purist, you probably be pissed if you go see this movie. But the cinematography is fantastic. The camera angles are so inventive on a lot of these things.
Like with like some of like the fight scenes, like the one where he's going around with like these like hundreds of guards around him. It sort of reminded me of like 300. Because the camera's like going like that and slowing
You ain't supposed
down.
to see 300?
You were right next to me when I was watching it.
Dude, I did not let you watch 300.
Yes, you did, because it was edited, because it was on TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right, okay.
They cut out the bad stuff.
Right.
But yeah, like, that reminds me of, like, when, like, the Spartans are rushing and fighting and stuff. Because it's, like, it goes, like, it's quick, and you see a dude, like it's shot, then it slows down, and you see people, like, going, like,
Right. Well, you know,
cool.
300 kind of pioneered that slow speed up thing.
Yeah.
But they do that to, I think, good effect. They don't do too much of it in the movie,
Yeah.
you know. But the action sequences are great. It's filmed so wonderfully, man. It's like the lighting in this movie. A lot of modern movies, they light things very dark and murky looking.
It looks very, like, natural in this.
Yeah. They still, and then when I'm saying they light things like dark and murky, think about how that Assassin's Creed movie looked compared to this one.
This one looks so much better.
All that dark and murky stuff where
And
it's
like
hard
Solo.
to tell what's going on, and Solo, dark and murky. Every scene has tons of shadows in it, but it's crystal clear. You can see everything. It's sharp. The focus is tacked. Yeah, they play with light and shadows in some really interesting ways. You know, it's not a bright movie. It's a dark-looking movie, but it's lit beautifully and shot beautifully. And let me talk about the acting. The acting is amazing. These characters bring it. These villains are the type of villains. It's old school.
Yeah, you hate these villains.
You hate these villains because they're just evil. Now, their motivations are completely stupid. It's a dumb movie, okay? It's a dumb movie.
But
That tries to be clever, but it's not. It's dumb.
It's fun.
It's so much fun watching this movie. And like I said, it's one where you hate the villains and you root for the good guys. Some of the writing, there's one in particular scene where I was like, oh, that was terrible. But I'm going to let it slide because I enjoyed this movie. The action, the pacing is great. Modern movies tend to be too long sometimes, and it's a Robin Hood movie. I don't need a big, long, drawn out, slow movie. It's Robin Hood.
Like, if they tried to make this movie, like, dark and tried to make it, like, long with a lot of talking and not a lot of heavy action scenes, this would suck.
Yeah.
But it doesn't completely suck.
It doesn't suck. And they have, like, I've heard people complain, it's not realistic. It's Robin Hood. I don't need my Robin Hood to be realistic.
Robin
I'm sorry.
Hood isn't a realistic story.
He's not a real character, man. You know, Robin Hood is fine being pulped up. It's fine.
And it's real enough.
I said, well, people didn't talk like that back then. I know.
Like, so?
I'm sorry that they didn't make an accurate Robin Hood for you, but it's fun, man. I love that dude, that Kingsman dude. I know he said his name. I can't remember. But he was
something.
He was really good in this movie. There were some subtle moments where he was, I really liked him.
Yeah.
You know?
He's a good actor.
And that villain, I can't remember his name, but he's always good. Every time he's always the villain.
And you really hate him.
Yeah, I was surprised the guy who plays the sheriff of Nottingham. He's not just blanketly evil, and I'd have been okay with that if they just made him just the evil dude for no reason, because I don't think you always need to explain why people are evil. It's a movie.
Yeah.
But they do kind of give you some insight as to why he's so cold-hearted.
He's
he
just
talks
such
about
a corrupt dude.
Well, he talks about his childhood, and that kind of made him that way.
And you're like,
in a way that's very, I thought, believable. Sometimes I think that stuff's not cool when they do that. I'm like, oh, whatever, shut up.
Yeah.
But this was pretty good.
It's believable. Like if this was happening to some kids, you'd be like, they ain't gonna grow up right.
That's right.
Like, that ain't all right.
So, yeah, the movie has its flaws, but I'm still going to call it the bomb diggity. I love the movie. I had such a blast watching this movie. It's that old school swashbuckling action adventure that they just don't make anymore. And I know that's precisely the reason some people hate it, because it's just this pulp adventure film. But I really like the movie, so I gave the bomb diggity. What do you give it?
In between, but I think I'm gonna have to say worth the popcorn. We talked about a lot of really good things about this movie, and I agree, it is a really good movie, but it's not something like that I'm gonna be like excited to watch again repeatedly. Like, I'm not gonna want to like go buy it and watch it at home a bunch.
Right.
But I don't regret seeing it. I recommend you see it because I could see how some people could leave the theater like this dude did, just going like, "That was awesome."
Truth is, I wouldn't want to watch it at home. I mean, honestly, I liked watching it on the big screen. This big action adventure movie where it was fun.
Yeah. So when I say worth the popcorn, don't think of it as it like bad at all.
No, worth the popcorn means that he enjoyed it. It's good.
Yeah, it's good, just not amazing.
Yeah.
In the way I think of it.
You know what's ironic? Of the 4 movies we saw today, that's the one I thought I was gonna hate the most. Is this Robin Hood movie? I thought because it looked crappy to me on the previews. I was like, this is gonna be dumb, and it was dumb, but it was so much fun. I enjoyed it. Kind of like how Venom was dumb, but we really had a good time watching it. It's the same thing here, man. I just really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
And it has some scenes that are funny.
Yeah.
Oh wait, one thing. There is one scene where you see like a little bit of gore.
What?
When Jamie Foxx gets messed up.
Yeah, but you don't see
You see it fall off.
It's so quick, man. There's no blood.
But you still see it happen.
There's no blood.
Yeah, there's no like gory blood splats, but you still see it happen.
And this is the thing. This is what will. And I want to warn you. If you're a Robin Hood purist and you love Robin Hood and you're thinking about seeing this movie,
you're not
understand. You know, you might. Don't tell people that. But this is what I want to warn you about. Big John is Jamie Foxx. A Moor, a Muslim. That's all I need to say to you. Because, you know, I know you don't understand all that, but saying that will make somebody really is like, oh, John is. No, because John, you know, in the original was just a British white dude.
Yeah, but no, in
this one he's a foreigner, and he's badass.
When you see him kill people, it is awesome.
Yeah, he's
when
great.
you see him just going at it, you're
he's
like,
great,
dang,
man, he's great.
Yeah,
and
he's good.
They didn't really do Will Scarlet very good either. They did him kind of dirty in the story, but you know, whatever.
When I didn't like him.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. You're not supposed to dislike him. I mean, a little bit, but not like this, man.
Like when you first see him, I'm like, I don't have a problem. That makes sense for him to be there. But then later, I was like, this dude's a scumbag.
Yeah, that was a little. They didn't have to do that, but I don't care. I don't hold that original Robin Hood story near and dear to my heart. There's a slight little nothing spoiler. I don't like they never called them merry men though. That made me a little upset because it's Robin Hood and his merry men.
Yeah.
When they finally all posseed up at the end, they didn't call them merry men. That made me upset. But other than that, it's fine. I like this movie.
It looked like they're gonna make a sequel to it.
Yeah, but I doubt they will, man.
But if this movie makes money,
I don't think it's gonna make a lot of money.
If it does, and then they make another one, they might call them the Merry Men then.
I don't think they will. They were pretty merry at the end, but you know what I really liked though? I really liked the intro in the beginning, the meeting between Robin and Marion. I really liked that. I thought that was done really well.
Yeah. And
don't say anything about it, but I thought it was done just right, man. I really liked it.
I'm gonna say another thing a little bit for the parents. There's kissing. It's not like hardcore, but
it's fine.
There's just like a scene where they're kissing.
The villains ham it up so good. They just chew the scenery, man. The villains are amazing in this movie, and the writing for the villains is amazing. They get to say some really cold. They just say some cold lines, man, and it's just good, man.
Some of the things that the bad guy says, the sheriff, I'm like, why is this guy not dead yet?
I love seeing villains in movies where they're just bad. You know, they're just bad, cartoonish type villains. I love that, man. I love that old pulp feeling.
It's fun.
So yeah, I enjoyed this movie. So I said bomb diggity, and he said
worth the popcorn. Because it's still a really good movie, but I'm not gonna want to watch it again a bunch.
Yeah, I don't know if I would either, but I really had a great time watching this movie. I didn't mind. We saw it real early in the day, so we didn't pay very much. But I wouldn't have mind paying full price to see this movie. It's very rare that I'm okay with paying full price to see anything. But
if you've been watching our videos, you know that this dude doesn't.
I won't get into it, but ticket prices are too bleeping high. That's what I'm.
If you want to hear more of his thinking about that, watch some of our earlier videos.
Yeah, I'm not too.
Didn't you go in it with Jurassic Park?
I probably went in a little too hard on them, about how they they just cost too much.
I think it was like 2 times, and then eventually we were like, all right, you need to stop doing that.
I need to stop dogging the industry about how much these movies cost, but they cost way too much. That's what it, and the price just keeps going up. So
okay, so
all right, so Robin Hood, good time at the movies.
Yep.
Had a good time. What are you doing?
Stretching.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that was it, right? We did 4 videos today, and we're done.
This is our 4 video holiday special.
Yeah.
Because it just turned December today, so.
Oh yeah, this is December 1st.
Yep,
yeah.
so here's our holiday.
I shouldn't have said that because maybe I won't get these edited until tomorrow.
Well,
but they're done today. They're done today. They're
Yeah.
done today.
Okay.
So if you, should I try to do it? I don't think I can. If you like what we do, if you like the insight that we give, yeah, because I think this is stupid.
Like, I mean,
this is stupid.
It is stupid.
It's
but
stupid
we gotta
to do this every time.
Yeah,
I hate doing this.
But we got to.
No, I'm gonna try it this time. I'm gonna fail, and this will be the last time we ever do it.
No, it's not.
If you like what we do, and you get something out of these videos, because we're trying to make videos talking about movies for families, so they know.
Trying to help you guys know what the movie's gonna be like.
I'm talking right now.
I know.
I'm trying to do the thing.
I'm interrupting
the
you.
sell. I'm doing the sell.
Go ahead.
So if you like what we do, what is it? Smash
Smash the like button.
Smash the like button. Punch subscribe and tap the bell.
Ding.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
How did I do?
Fine.
All right, this is cool. I don't think I did very well, but
It's fine.
I'll tell later.
It does not matter.
All right.
It's
anyway,
not something we want to be doing anyway.
No, I don't want to do it, man. We should just do it at the beginning.
Maybe we can.
You know, we could like put it on a lower third at the bottom of every video, so we don't have to say it.
We're good. You guys like that idea?
Yeah, they don't.
So you don't have to hear us being like every time.
We only get like maybe 100, 150 people watch these, so I'm not.
And I'm grateful for that.
I am grateful too.
I did not expect for these to be like booming up with hundreds of views.
Yeah, I thought we would get like maybe 5, 10.
Yeah, I did not think we were gonna get. I mean, our subscribers aren't very high, but
no, but we get views, and we're
thank you guys.
And we get views, we get comments, and especially our short film, Artzy gets all kinds of views. I mean, that thing's.
If you haven't seen Artzy, go watch it.
It's close to 3,000 now.
It is?
Yeah, people just keep watching it, man.
You hear that?
It's good. Oh, wait a minute.
Watch it.
No, that's our Christmas video on Facebook. We'll be posting our Christmas videos on this channel soon.
Yeah, we're thinking we're brainstorming on a new video.
Yeah, we're trying to make a new one this holiday, and they're like musical videos. We play a song and we sing it and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So hopefully you'll tune in for that too. So let's cut this short because we're done talking about Robin Hood.
Yep, we're done.
I love Robin Hood. It's not a great movie. It's stupid. Just want to let you know that it's dumb, but. Gosh darn it, it was a great time at the movies. I really enjoyed it. It felt like that old Errol Flynn feel where they're just fighting just to fight.
Yeah.
The good guys are good, the bad guys are bad, and I don't need all that gray area in a Robin Hood movie. No, it's just good versus evil, and it was fun.
Like in me, you know how much I play games. For a long time it was just shooty, stabby.
Yeah.
And then I got Assassin's Creed Origins, and I was like, this is awesome because I'm like riding on horseback, turning around, shooting people with a bow.
Oh, so you got to see plenty of that in this.
Bows. It's nice to have a break from like your average violence in movies and go see like a medieval like arrow shooting, sword swinging, chainmail stuff. It's awesome.
There's only one moment near the end where he really deals with the consequences of seeing a lot of death, and I won't give it away.
Yeah.
But, Robin gets a little upset by it, but the rest of the movie, he's just taking fools out.
Yeah,
ruthless, just brutal.
He's like doing like flips and spinning around like bam, like he shoots like 3 guys at once. Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's that kind of movie, and it's awesome. When I was a kid watching this, if I was a kid watching this movie, I would have loved it, man. I would have wanted to go back and see it like 3 or 4 times when I was like 10, 11 years old.
We need to end this now, so.
Yeah, we will. I just really like the movie.
Yep.
It's great.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. Happy whatever's going on with you. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. If you go see Robin Hood, I hope you like it as much as I did.
Peace.